Hi everyone, I thought we would do a spirit message and see what is the message from your guides, my guides, what you need to know at this time. So let's see what is happening. You have opening to your spiritual source. All right. And under the deck with that one is everything is smooth sailing. You also have trust the great mystery. A spirit has your back. I feel like maybe you're going to be tapping into your spiritual gifts more coming up here. Or you're going to be maybe communicating with them more. They're going to be communicating with you. Everything is smooth sailing. Trust the mystery. Okay, what is going on? What is the message? We have justice. First thing I feel like is finding something out or something is working in your favor. Two of Swords. Oh, the Moon. The Seven of Swords. Wait a minute. And the Seven of Cups. Ooh, this is like a bullshit meter. Oh, that's interesting. I'm getting that you're going to be able to read people's energy more, or you're tapping into your spiritual gifts more. So whatever that might be for you, like maybe you get premonitions, maybe you hear like your guides talking to you, or like, you have dreams. Justice, not seeing. Ooh, something's going to be revealed. There's bullshit here. And the Seven of Swords is in the hidden position. Somebody is lying, or there's secrets, or there's something that has confused you. Because this is confusion. This is also not seeing something. Two of Swords. Someone's been trying to hide something. And justice, so being the overall energy, is that something's coming to light. Like you're getting justice. Spirit doesn't like that. Under the deck is Three of Cups. Doesn't have to be a third party, but Okay, so opening to your spiritual gifts is kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like you're going to be. This is a good card. I feel like maybe they're warning you because maybe it might surprise or shock you. Whether it's coming through like, you may get just like a download, a premonition while you're driving, or you may actually hear, like when you're waking up, words. They may actually say something to you or talk to you. The mystery is that it's coming in a way that maybe you have experienced it before, but there's going to be more of it coming in, trusting your intuition more. And I feel like this Eagle with this Justice card is kind of like, up until now, like you have been in a fog, or maybe someone's been lying to you or something like that, and you're going to see more clearly now. What is the Seven of Swords? Manifesting. And the magician can be someone who is a trickster, right? And originally it can be someone who is, trying to control a situation, trying to like lead you astray or not tell the truth. You have someone around you who's like full of it. What is this magician manifesting? Yeah, manifesting Three of Swords, manifesting disappointment. Show me the Justice card. Seven of Coins, looking back at something about maybe. I'm getting July. That's, a ways away. So it could be last July. Also Libra energy with Justice, right? Is that in July? No, that's September, October. In the past. Something about some in the past. Justice. You may not want to put effort into something anymore. This could be a relationship. This could be a job or something. There's something here where you are going to be tapping into your spiritual gifts more. You're going to be more in the flow. You're going to have more answers, or, you're going to understand more. So just be open to it. What is this Two of Swords energy? Hang, not one to see. Something's confusing you. Something like you don't have the answers. You're waiting for answers. Moon energy, something again is hidden. Six of Wands. And then Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. All right, it's a nice outcome. Let me show you just a little bit. I'm getting this can be in any area of your life. You're opening to more of your psychic abilities, and it's going to help you on your path. All right. Trust that that's happening. Tap into your intuition. Be open, because this is a 23, which goes down to a 5, which to me are changes, and this goes down to an 11, 65. Which is changes going through a new doorway. Now, I would think also if you wanted to use your spiritual gifts to help others in some way, you could tap into that. You could, obviously earn a living from it, or help others, or do whatever, makes you happy. But I think the main message is that they want you to see something differently. And I think it's a person or maybe a group of people who don't have your back. Someone could be, lying to you, or there's communication, manifesting, heartbreak, communication. You may also be picking up on someone's thoughts or feelings more now also. They're not your feelings, and you may not realize that. Ace of Cups. Yeah, see? I'm getting also like this ability to really read people's energy, knowing like if they're full of shit, knowing if they're being honest, knowing like, if they're a player or not, listening to your intuition better. But I think it's bigger than that, actually. I get it's like you're going into a whole nother realm. And so sometimes when you are that close to the spiritual side and you get like premonitions and, things like that, messages, it can be kind of surprising at first if you're not ready. So I feel like maybe this is also like prepping you. Knight of Cups. Some of you, you've been waiting for love. You could have love coming towards you also as part of this message. Six of Wands, Eight of Coins. You've been working on yourself. You're ready for these gifts is also what I'm getting. I'm getting this is more about some sort of spiritual connection. Some of you were very psychic as children too, but you shut it down because other people laughed at you or made fun of you, or, it wasn't acceptable. Some of you may have been raised very religious, and again, it's not accepted. Many religions, or people don't understand it, even though they talk about angels and God and things like that. They just like any spiritual gifts, they just frown upon them. But you may be working on your spiritual gifts as well. Maybe a good idea too, again, work on them more. You could be collaborating with someone maybe in the future. I don't know whether that's just coming up, but I also get, again, on your own, you could do very well if you wanted to like use it to help others, to start a business, something like that. That would be just fine. Maybe you also want to make a career change. Tap into your intuition so that you can like know what to do next. When it comes to love, again, I do see you like seeing something that's not real here or something that you don't want to deal with anymore, and you're moving in a new direction. And again, you may be better able to listen to your inner guidance about who you're dating. Reassess what makes you happy, who and what makes you happy and what doesn't. That card has been coming up a lot. So it's about what makes you happy. Notice what brings you joy and what doesn't. It's time for a life cleanup. Pay attention. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. This is about the subtle ones and the big ones, the ones you can't be missed. So you're being helped. Reassess the signs. Reassess, pay attention. Some of you are not paying attention to the signs. You need to be more aware, or you're going to have more signs coming in. The signs will help you see how to best move forward and live your life. This is mainly what I'm getting for this reading. Opening to your spiritual source, your guides, your angels, your whatever you want to call them. Being more tapped in. Trust the mystery. Yeah, I feel like you've done the inner work, so you are now open or able to do this better. All right, so let me just do one card here in closing. What is the actual, or not actual, what is the closing message? Hang on. A friendship, that's weird. Could be something to do with a friend or a friendship, a connection with somebody. But I do have like the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Now the card says this friendship is leading to more. This is a significant connection in your life, whether it's platonic or romantic in nature. There's also some sort of tie. Maybe they're getting you ready for this person. Why do they mix love with like a spiritual message? But maybe, it must be a tie-in. I'm trying to keep it easy and smooth and like all like one path and not get all over the place like I can do. But so they're saying something about a connection with another person also though. Reassess something and pay attention. So, all right, that's your message for today. I'm going to leave it there, you guys. Have a great day.